Hey folks, a week ago we've heard weird sounds in the forest. It was coming out from a tree, where was a hole. Inside of it we couldn't see anything. That's why we put the smartphone there. There were two baby birds. We identified them by their red head. It was woodpeckers. One of them was squeaking. Other one was just staring somewhere, and they didn't have their mom. I thought a lot of you will be interested and posted a video in our Instagram page, cause it was too short for YouTube. After 2 days we came back to visit our buddies. They weren't alone. Near them were a tons of poos. It was very odd, but usually only parent cleans the nest. It was a red flag. On weekends we came back to check whether they're okay. They remained in this poo mess. Then in hollow started to appear moisture which mixed with excrement. It was obvious they didn't like this environment. They were visiting them for 5 days and never see their mother. Last time we saw their belly and legs were loaded with excrement, were developed tons of worms. It's a terrible sight. We were scared, so those weird worms hurt baby birds or start to eat their flesh. Weighing all risk, we decided to save chicks. We came next morning to take them from this boiler. The entrance was very narrow, arm couldn't fit slide in. Taking garden towel, we started chipping pieces of old wood to widen entrance. After 10 minutes, a hole started to get bigger. So now we can sneak into it and started to get birds. Their leg and body was covered with stinky stuff from dirt and worms. If they could fly, then the good option is just to let them go. But they couldn't. Either they were very weak or didn't grow not enough. We had to take them to take our home. They looked surprised and scared because they never seen anything but their nest. At home we cleaned them and placed in this box where it was warm and clean. But here's the challenge, feeding, and we went out for looking food. What we can feed, maybe they can eat seeds or pine trees, acorns or mushrooms. Seeing caterpillar on branch of a tree, we got it. That's what we need. We started to gather different types of caterpillar. Not enjoying to do this thing, but it can be helped. Chicks wanna eat. After 2 hours we came back home with good catch. Caterpillar was nutritious and probably has useful elements for development of baby birds. Cookie also wanted to play with caterpillar. Even wanted to try it out. So wearing gloves, because woodpecker have pretty sharp claws, we tried to feed them. In the beginning they didn't want to eat. Even when we gave them food right to their pecker, they didn't have a reflex of ingestion. We didn't know what to do. But then we filled dropper with water, dropped on beak, and it worked. Baby birds were swallowing water and caterpillar with it. Next day, they did without water. And 2 days later, they getting on caterpillar and ate it. And one day, they started to knock at the box. Probably they're ready to fly for freedom. Letting them fly in a room, it showed that they still can fly. Next morning, we came back to the same place to release chicks. On the way we picked up a few caterpillars and fed them just in case. So placing first bird on crust of a tree, He didn't think much and fled right away. Great, this one is ready for independent living. It's time for second one. This one was less confident. Didn't fly anywhere, just looked at us and climbed on a tree. Then, getting over to the other side of a tree, he jumped and fled with his brother. Looks like they're pleased and started to explore surrounding trees. We were glad that everything worked out. It's a happy ending of a story with the saving chicks. I hope they'll be fine. Guys, please don't go and try to save all kind of baby birds after seeing this video. You can do it only in extreme situations.